This is Anne of Reinforce Me Club. Today we're going to talk about personal boundaries. Personal boundaries means taking charge of your own response in a relationship rather than expecting other people to change their behaviors. This is who you think you are. This is what you think you stand for, and this is what you identify with. These are your adjustable limits, which protects you and your well-being according to your needs. Since you know your limits, you have a space for growth. If you just decided to make a personal improvement, and it's all up to you. And since you know your limits, you can avoid any sorts of situations that makes you like prone to burning out. In other words, personal boundaries keep you safe if it benefits you and others. Now, there are types of boundaries. Number one is emotional boundary. So this is accepting responsibility of your own emotional needs and expressing them. Like for example, you can choose who you want to share personal information with and how much you want to share. So that's a limit. Another type of boundary, which is my favorite, time and energy. This is being in control of your own time and energy. So you have the freedom, you give yourself a freedom who you want to spend your time with, what do you want to spend your time on, and you can even build a time block. Like you declare to yourself that you're going to stop working by 4 p.m. Whatever it takes, whatever happens, then you stop working at 4 p.m. consistently, because by 4 p.m. and beyond that, that's your family time, personal time, or hobbies time. Another type of boundary is mental. This means taking care of your own thoughts, feelings, and values, which are absolutely non-negotiable. So this is non-negotiable because it protects you from being manipulated, bullied, or forced to think or act in a certain way. Another type of boundary is physical. This is protecting your body, giving yourself a freedom in, with whom you want to share intimacy with, affection with. So that pertains to that. Lastly, materials. These are your finances and possessions. So how much you want to accumulate wealth. So you have to be specific to that. Otherwise, you're going to go through that. This is what they call greed, that you don't know your limits. If you're only working for money, you want to set 50,000, and when you reach 50,000, you see others, reaching 100,000, and you go for 100,000. It goes for greed. So it's way better to set your limits first and grow from that. Be specific. And it also involves how much you want to share with, how much you want to share money to others, like charity. And in the most part, how much you want to leave for the future generations. All in all, setting personal boundaries gives you self-control and helps you build good relationships and value to others. Everyone has their own boundaries. Some have loose, some have rigid boundaries, and some have healthy boundaries. And whatever it is, respecting other people's boundaries builds trust and strong connections. However, it all starts in you. So thank you very much for your time. Have a lovely day ahead. This is Anne of Reinforce Me Club telling you, live, learn, repeat until you make it. Thank you very much once again.